Hello and welcome to another update video. In this video, I want to present to you the cryptocurrency Unibright, which is a very interesting blockchain project from Germany. And it's actually, it's a company that is standing behind that project. And I think it could really transform, organizations, companies, businesses. And as you know, we oftentimes do technical analysis on this channel, but from time to time, I present to you sort of smaller, very interesting projects. One of them being Neop, the other one was Blocktopia, which has done a more than 2x since I showed you the video. Actually, we did already a 5-6x, I think, since I had my first video. Now, obviously, we've dropped again, but we're still 2x from 2 or 3x from when I made the video. Then Opulus, which is just doing an all-time high, and Unibright is one that I really want to show you because I think it has a lot of potential, and I think the current price is very interesting. So compared to some of the other cryptos that I've showed you, like Blocktopia and like Opulus, it hasn't gone parabolic. Well, it has, but since then it has retraced massively, and in my view, it could be a good time to buy. So I'm going to buy. I can't obviously give you any financial advice, so please do your own research, but it is really a serious project and it could really have a major impact. And it is still fairly unknown, even though it's already, I think, around 2 years old, and probably older, but the cryptocurrency wasn't launched before that. So Unibright is a company created by a company based in Germany. So it's enterprise blockchain solutions from Germany. What they do is they create a blockchain solution for companies, so that companies, really any business, can integrate blockchain into their business and basically create or set up business processes without blockchain knowledge. So they provide a very simple software that companies then can use to create their own business processes. And basically what that means, you could have, for example, if you have a process in a business like a purchasing process, right? So all of that will be basically run on the blockchain. So, or accounting, So in that business, then, I mean, that is basically a blockchain. In the end, it is a form of a database. And the advantage is that everything can be traced, right? So I think in the future, this will become more and more widespread in businesses, and it will have advantages, for example, for companies that do compliance checks, businesses that do compliance checks on other companies, for example. They might require that in the future because you can't really change anything on a blockchain. If it is sort of documented on the blockchain, the block is there, you can actually trace everything. So it is the full transparency, and I think the world is heading towards that, and more companies will really use that. So I think this is really interesting. And so you can see actually these processes. They say the unified framework for blockchain-based business integration, and companies will be able to create their own business processes here on the blockchain, on that software that they are providing, without prior or technical knowledge about blockchain. And it makes it apparently really easy to use. And they have worked together with Microsoft, with SAP, to develop this standard and this software. So they have a good network of partners as well, and I think more and more companies might adopt it. So it has a really great where did I go now? It has a really great use case. So and it is we can take a look at the price. They have actually launched their testnet, I think it was in September. Since then, or even earlier, but since the testnet was launched, it has run without any problems. Now, there was obviously a build of buy the rumor, sell the news going on here, because since then it has dropped again, a little bit similar to Cardano. But next year, I think they have planned for Q1 to launch their mainnet, and that could be huge. And for businesses to really run their processes or to, I think, use that software, they obviously need that UBT token, and you can buy it on Bittrex. I'm not on Bittrex, but I'm going to register. I want to get hold of this because I think the price is very attractive. Yeah, we're just pulling back to the 200-day moving average, no, the 233 is that actually on the chart here. So we've actually dropped below the 200-day moving average, as you can see, and I would expect that we do a turnaround here fairly soon. This is a huge project. It can really change the business world. It's sort of made in Germany, which I like because I'm from Germany originally. But we can see here that we have really made some impressive moves up. I think it made something like a 10,000% plus since it was started, but now it has already retraced quite significantly. And if we take a look at how much this project is currently coming down to, you can see that I think there isn't much more downward potential. So we see something similar like we saw with Blocktopia. This is, by the way, the weekly chart, that after we pumped, because we pumped so much that we just had to have that period of a retracement. And again, similar to Cardano, we just pumped so much, we had to have a retracement because we were massively overbought. And we are coming down here to the 0.786 fib level at 170. Now we haven't touched that yet. There is a possibility we touch that. I don't think we'll drop lower than that. I think we really will hold that, because that is also that previous high here from the 5th of July. In that week, we made a significant high there. And also we had a high here in that range in that week, here in the 15th of Feb in that week. So that's, I think, where we get down to if we drop further. Obviously today, even a little bit more of a retracement. So these are great prices to buy. Huge potential, that project. And I think more and more companies will use that, especially as next year they will launch their mainnet. So this is more of a long-term thing. So, but buying now with the perspective that next year something big could be coming. I mean, I could expect that, you know, sort of if we get into the new year, and these news will be more widespread, that, for example, this company here will launch their mainnet, then people will jump onto the train. I think one of the Ethereum co-founders is involved as well, and he pumped it a little bit on his Twitter account, I think, when they were launching the testnet. So I would expect something similar will happen when they launch the mainnet as well, well ahead, so people can buy and people will buy. And again, there could be something like buy the rumor, sell the news, but getting in now is actually before the buy the rumors phase. So that could be interesting. Just want to show you that. I'm going to get hold of some of these Unibright tokens. And Unibright, as you can see here on the daily, is not in the bullish range at the moment. As I said, potentially we can drop a little bit more, maybe find support here at the oversold area. But everything below $2 for me is a good price here for Unibright. And if we take a look on the weekly, I didn't check yeah, we are not overbought anymore. So yeah, we're probably finding here support somewhere around the 50 line, which is really positive. The MACD though still indicates a little bit further price decreases here. So as I said, maybe we come down to the 170 level. And at some point then we will hopefully see the turnaround here as we did last time. And then we should really go higher. So looking at the extension levels, if we can really move up from here, you know, we first of all obviously have a lot of resistance here, with the first one obviously being the $2 line now. And then we've got the 20-day moving average here at around 230. The 50-day is just a little bit higher at 240. We've got some key levels here at 260, for example, at another significant high on the weekly here, for example. And then, you know, the all-time high is at 443 at the moment. After that, I think, you know, if we break through that at some point, then possibly next year, I wouldn't expect that this year, but possibly next year, then we can get to, you know, 537, 656, 789. And I think this can really move up a lot. Current market cap, let's see if we find that here. Market cap is currently 296 million. So there you go, 296 million, nearly 300 million market cap, which is not massive. They currently rank 186, but it's also not small. But now with the price having retraced that much, I think it has really a lot of potential to turn around. It's a solid project. There's a reason why it's already 186, and I could see that at some point being in the top 100. So I really wanted to present that crypto here for you before it is too late. And it's a great price at the moment compared to the all-time high, especially, which was at 443. So, you know, even you have to do more than a 2x to actually get there. So I think as soon as prices pick up again and This one here hitting maybe the 170 level, we should potentially see a turnaround here, and I expect then further price increases. Really bullish on that project, really solid project. Go and check out the Unibright website. There you can actually see here the partners, huge. I mean, look at that. Microsoft partner, Provide, SAP, the German Lufthansa, Deutsche Bahn, German railway basically. I don't know some of the other, but Fraunhofer Institute, that's huge in Germany. Coinbase Custody as well. KuCoin services, now I don't know what that is, but it seems to be related to Coca-Cola. Blockchain Germany, here Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. So I forgot to mention what they want to do. They want to make the Ethereum blockchain usable by businesses. That's actually the big selling point. Ethereum is obviously huge, and they want to allow companies to use the Ethereum blockchain also while making it private, because companies, obviously their business processes need to be kept private, so they provide the software solution for that. Find it highly interesting. Couldn't really needed to make that video today. Wanted to show it to you. As long as we are below $2, and I think soon we won't be below $2 again or anymore, and that's why I show you the video now. So hopefully you liked that. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.